Best tight end in football on Sunday Night Football. George, how would you describe George Kittle's style on the football field?
Oh, wow. A lot of fun with a little bit of chaos, I think is how I would describe it. Just go out there, try to play football at a high level, but enjoy it the entire time because football is a lot easier than having fun. So just go out there and enjoy it with the boys and hopefully come out with a win.
What's the key ingredient from going from a fifth-round pick to one of the best tight ends in football?
One of the big things for me is just to enjoy it and take advantage of every opportunity that, I get from my rookie year, being able to start just the position that I was in and try to get as many reps under my belt as possible to just, going into my second year, just trying to learn it and, take a step forward. And just consistent hard work is about, that's what's happened to me. And, like you said, I'm just excited to be out there, playing on Sunday night and, just consistently get better, one day at a time.
And in August, you signed the largest tight end contract in NFL history. When you sat down to negotiate the deal, what was the most important element to you?
Commitment, I think, is that's what I wanted. Didn't want to do a deal that, had back doors on it and stuff like that. And I felt like I had put my work in and I wanted to be committed, and they went out there and they did it for me. And so it just made the relationship awesome. And just makes me thankful to be in a place where I want to be and that wants me to be here. And so I'm just thankful for that.
And it was just a few years ago. You were just some unknown draft pick walking around the building. How have you settled in to a little bit of the celebrity lifestyle?
Just try to be myself every single day. And, like I said, I try to be consistent. I don't think much has really changed. I wear sweatshirts and hats and I show up and I have fun every single day. And I think our team does a great job at that. We have a lot of personalities in our team, and everyone can do whatever they want to do, but the great thing about our team is everyone shows up with the same mindset that we're going to work hard and get better every single day. And, as long as you're taking care of the team, you're protecting the team, you can go out and do whatever you want. So I just like that freedom that our team has, and I think we respond well to it.
When do you feel like you first earned Shanahan's respect?
Oh, wow. I'm still working on that. I'm still earning it every single day. But I don't know. Rookie year, I know I had a couple I had a big game versus the Colts. I think that he threw me the ball on 5 times on one drive at the end of the game. And like I said, what Coach Shanahan does is he gives guys opportunities because he expects them to take advantage of them. And when you do take advantage of them, he just gives you more opportunities. And that's what he does for our whole team, from me to Debo to Raheem, Jimmy, even Nick Mullins. When he gives you the opportunity, he expects you to take advantage of it. And I think what, the great thing that has, happened is, especially like last year, we got a lot of opportunities and everyone took advantage of those opportunities. We didn't miss a lot of big plays. We hit on all those big plays, and we're just going to continue to try to do that so we can, ultimately end back up in the Super Bowl.
In the NFL, what do you think the biggest difference is between greatness and mediocrity?
Oh, wow. I think there's a lot of things. For me personally, what I think is that, your mindset every single day. Everyone out there can be, an All-American in college, the best high school football player on their team, the best college player, and the Heisman winner. That's what the NFL is made up of those great athletes. But it's the guys that take time to, get their mental right, to be able to withstand stress, the pressure, and be able to play at a high level every single Sunday, week in, week out, and go through how it doesn't matter if your body hurts. It doesn't matter if you messed up on a play before that, who can bounce back and still play at a high level. So I think for me, it's all what's in your head and, how you talk to yourself every single day.
So then what percentage of football is mental and what percentage of football is physical?
I think it's 10% physical and 90% mental, in my opinion. Like I said, everyone on an NFL football field is a physical freak. You got guys that can do it all. But if you can't, control your emotions, if you can't focus, if you can't flush a bad play, then you're not going to last very long. And, I've had my fair share of bad plays, but I can definitely flush it and I can move on to the next play and still play at a high level without, thinking or lingering on a bad play. And I think that's one of the biggest things that you can do.
What's your pregame process? You seem like a guy that really focuses on the mind. What's your pregame process?
I have a strict routine that I do. It starts after meetings on Saturday nights, just taking time to yourself. And then even on game days, I do the same thing over and over again. I'm incredibly superstitious. It's tough, but I am. And then I have a series of switches that allows me to get in the football mindset. And from my dad's letters to, headbutting a wall before I walk out on the field. I just do the same thing over and over. And I know I've tweaked it over the years, but once I find something that I like, I try to work it in and just try to be consistent with it every single day.
And your dad's been writing you those letters before the games your entire career. How does he never run out of material?
He's a really good writer. I'll give him that. He's also a lawyer, so he can say about anything he wants for a long time. But we share a passion for the game of football. We both love it. That's kind of where the basis of our relationship's from. And he just always knows how to talk about it, and that's what I love. And he always gives me a little bit of tips every single Sunday, and I love it.
When did you start meditating, and why?
I really did it. I'd say going into my second year, I'd focus more on the mental side of the game. And, I realized that, the meditation stuff kind of came with it, but I realized there's nothing really worse when you're playing football and you get to the line of scrimmage and you don't know what you're supposed to do. It's kind of like the worst feeling of all time. Because you just have no clue. And so I focused really in between my first and second year on just how to memorize the playbook, how to know what I'm doing out there. And once I figured that out, I was like, how now can I, get better? Not just knowing the plays, but how can I do those plays and try to be a little bit better? How can I learn more? And I realized that, calming down and working on my breath work. And I'm a big visualizer. I've been doing that since I was a little kid. That's something that me and my dad have always talked about. And I love visualization, and I always do that. And I've just put more thought process into that, and that's kind of what my Saturday night is after meetings and stuff. It's just a lot of visualization and taking time to myself. And that's kind of what my meditation is. It's deep breathing and visualization. And, you got to visualize those big plays. And so when you're in that big moment, it's not big anymore. It's because you've done it so many times in your head.
And you smile more than anybody in football. So what makes you so happy all the time?
I get paid to play football. Like, it's my dream. I've been wanting to do it since I was a little kid. And the fact that I actually get paid to play football it's my dream come true. And so why would I not enjoy doing it? And I always say, football's a lot easier and you're having fun. And like, I have fun every time I touch a football field, whether it's, a long practice, catching a cramp. I just enjoy it. It's fun. It's football and everything that comes with it, the life lessons, the hurts, the highs and the lows, everything that comes with football. It's the greatest sport. And so the fact I get to play it for a living, I love it every single day.
What's the meaning behind the Kittle family tattoo? It's true that you guys do have a family tattoo, right?
We do. We have bear paws. It's kind of like our tribe, just bear and the cubs. It's my dad's a papa bear, and just the cubs, and we're always together. We always got each other's backs, and we're just a big family. And it's awesome to have people like that supporting you, because I can go out there and whether I succeed or whether I fail, my family's going to love me the exact same amount, and it takes a lot of pressure off of me.
What made you become such a physical football player?
When I was in college, I got told if I didn't know how to run block, I would never touch the field as a tight end in the Big Ten. And so I just made it a conscious effort. And I'm telling you, I was not a physical player in high school. You can watch my tape. I turned down a lot of tackles when I was a free safety. But it's a mindset. And you just kind of got to say, screw it sometimes. You just got to throw your body in there. And when you do it, every single day, like I did at Iowa, all the run blocking stuff, if you're not physical with it, you're not going to enjoy it. And then if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to have fun. And so I just tried to enjoy it as much as I possibly could. And then when I figured out that I was actually pretty good at it, it just made it a lot more fun. And so now every time I get the opportunity to run block, I'm always looking at my chops, because I love run plays and it's just really fun.
So what's the feeling inside when you completely pancake a defender?
I black out. I don't know. It's euphoria, I think. That's what it is. Moving a man from point A to point B against his will is the greatest feeling you ever feel. And I say it to myself, and then when you go out and you do it, it's the truth, and it really is. And when you take a guy 15 yards outside the numbers, you dump him on the sideline, there's not really much better than that.
And throughout camp, your tight end coach would give each tight end a note card with 3 things that they can still do better. Mm-hmm. How the hell can you still get better?
I'm trying to improve my game every single day. The great thing about football is, and I think Richard Sherman said this, is you can learn something new every single day. It doesn't matter if it's a practice squad player, it doesn't matter if it's an assistant coach, it doesn't matter if it's an athletic trainer or PR guy. You can learn something new every single day, as long as you go into those conversations, wanting to learn. And Football is a learning game. It's a changing game. And so that's what I try to do. I just try to learn something new every single day, or I try to improve on one thing every single day, because, there's people all over the league. There's people all over, colleges and high schools that would love to play, tight end for the San Francisco 49ers. And I'm here and I'm going to be the starter as long as I possibly can be. And that's my decision. So I just try to be the best player I can be every single day and get better.
And you got married recently. I heard you had a heck of a come from behind story, climbing out of the friend zone. Any advice for people out there still grinding their way through that process?
Just be yourself and be consistent. You don't have to put on a fake face. As long as you're yourself and you love the person, they'll come around.
So even if you get paid to find the end zone, you can still get stuck in the friend zone.
Holy cow. Yes, you can.
Although that was probably before the contract. The friend zone was probably before the contract, wasn't it?
Friend zone was my freshman year of college, so I had to work my way out of that one. Sheesh.
All right, so Sunday will be your first game back from the knee injury. 1 to 10, how you feeling right now?
20.
20 out of 10. Why the 20?
I get to play football again. I feel great. I feel healthy. I'm not worried about anything. And I get to go play football. And Sunday night football is my favorite night. There's nothing better than Sunday night football. It's the best. And get to play it at home. I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, it's two good teams. I get to see my boy Zach Ertz. It's going to be a lot of great football out there, and I just can't wait. What makes Sunday night football so unique? I mean, that was the game that I always wanted to watch as a kid. It was Sunday night football. I mean, that's just always what it was. It's at the end of what's better than Sunday? You get 10 games, and then you get Sunday night football to cap it off. There's nothing better than that. I mean, what a nightcap to go to sleep at night. And so, the whole world's tuning in to see, you play on Sunday night football after a full day of, other teams playing, and you got the whole league watching. There's really nothing better.
All right, last one for me. How about the story of when you met Lil Wayne?
I was at our the post Super Bowl party. He came and performed for us. It was awesome. Coach Shanahan's son is named Carter, for Lil Wayne, which is pretty sick. So he got him to show up for that. And meeting Lil Wayne was awesome. I mean, I grew up on Lil Wayne. So the fact that I got to, shake his hand and say hello to him and talk to him for a sec, he's super cool. And the fact that it's Lil Wayne, I got to take a selfie with him. I can't wait to post that photo, but I'm just waiting on it. It was awesome.
George, you have this big time wrestling vibe to you. Where does that come from?
I kind of a weird relationship with wrestling. I didn't really follow it much until college, and that was because I had a college teammate who played fullback for us, and he's got me hooked on it, and he kind of force fed it to me too. He's like, "You're going to watch this with me and you're going to like it." And I did. And what I love about it is I like watching people perform at a high level, and they have to do it consistently. And, whether it's scripted or not, the fact that you go out there and you can, wrestle for 15 minutes and you can jump off the top rope and land, 10 feet down on the floor on top of 10 people, or fall through a ladder or through a table. I mean, that's impressive to me. And the fact that, professional wrestlers do that, on an everyday basis in front of a live audience, until recently, I think that's just absolutely incredible. And so I like that. It's just kind of a gladiator thing. And I just really respect the people that can do that every single day.
And you got married recently. What was the story of your engagement?
Oh, wow. I tricked her into, it was like some type of, the Niners were doing a photo shoot with all the couples on the team, and they wanted to do a feature on us at some beach. And I actually, for the first time in my life, my mom lied for me, and she told my girlfriend at the time that I didn't have a ring because she was suspecting it, and she knew that my mom never lies. And so shout out to my mom. So she actually didn't see it coming at all. And we were down there, took some photos on the beach, just tricked her. I tricked her into dating me in the first place. And now she's stuck with me for a long time, which makes her pretty happy. And, I'm just exhilarated that the fact that now I'm married, and it's probably the best decision of my life.
George, we really appreciate the time, man. It's great to have you back.
No, thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.